old has he talked to?
We're situated about 8.
And I was like, I don't know where the fuck I got mine. Ask Jose. He's the one who told me. I also love how
that could be heard across the river in Manhattan. They're set to go as their Jets will match up with the Denver Broncos.
Why wants to break off the strip? I appreciate it.
Fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Like, I'm over here in like the bunny hood, just tweet, blah, blah, tweet, tweet, and you just come in with a cowboy hat and kick.
I mean, once we get good enough,
that requires me to
we're gonna do
be in the coordinated. If I can look like a third as cool as that dude.
the one that she posted.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you just like,
You know, man, I was born in the wrong era. I want to be taking drugs here.
Pick in the 2018 draft.
All the sequence murders,
Second and 6.
fucking DOing on LSD.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is third down and 6.
that's right.
Darnold from the gun. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense,
Hey!
you never want to let them get anything started.
Get your ass on this bed and leave him the fuck alone.
Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss.
What is everybody? Why is everybody not on a punt?
Just shy of midfield.
I mean, I'm not complaining that much, but this is weird. I don't know what's going on, but like everybody's punting like 2 yards, and I don't know if it's because of
It's the new style.
what it feels like sometimes.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's taken down inside the 30.
How much
It'll
trouble
be a
would you get
pickup
in
of
football
16
if that
and a
guy is
Bronco
headbutting?
first down.
What do you mean if that guy had headbutted him?
Your guy headbutted him.
It depends on. Ooh, okay.
There goes
Yeah, I told you it's the Jets.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver
I barely know football, but I know the Jets
Melvin
suck.
Gordon.
The Jets don't suck. I think this guy's tanking. Okay, he's intentionally trying to lose. Is what I'm trying to say.
7-0 Broncos.
So he can get a better draft stock. He's not trying this year. I mean, that's just based off of 2 fucking plays. I could be wrong.
Maybe he just sucks.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Well, it happened.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Not a shitty bag for now that you don't
The
care
New
about.
York offense
When you
taking
find the
over
right
for their
bag,
next possession.
you
And
stop
the last
licking my
go-around, they
leg.
couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from
Oh,
deep
okay.
inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency.
Even I know not to
Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A first down throw, Darnold completing it to the right side. Johnson.
No, okay.
Darnold gain.
When he's on one, you're getting a back.
Yeah, I know
But he
that.
doesn't do that.
No, he doesn't do what Luke does and just like continuously wait like one spot.
I think they were hoping
Like
to
go
get
on to
it,
like
make
numb
it
your
or two
face
miss,
and
but
then
that
just
window closed quickly.
I said sit.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10.
It's just like, I'm only like 2 inches off your thigh.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch, just 1 yard. 39. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game. It's certainly not the way you want to start when you come in off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. And certainly not the greatest of kicks there. This one will be down inside their own 40-yard line.
The 38-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Oh, this is really good.
Oh shit, I threw a pick 6.
Sutton is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker Jordan Jenkins. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions quote-unquote go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
The first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll take it down shy of the 45, 6. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Darnold caught by his tight end Wesco. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. 26-yard line.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
On first down, Darnold. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
A gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
21-yard line.
Mike, 53, Mike. What's the run? They're running it. Slam.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. The false start penalty, and now they're back to needing 10 yards on 2nd down. It's a give to Adams out of the shotgun. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. He's brought down at the 20.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Darnold on 3rd down. This is White on the screen.
Oh, damn it.
He'll have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
Saw it and I got stuck on the fucking block.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Darnold now to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons.
Okay.
And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Now let's not be fucking idiots this time.
Last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Gordon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
In the offseason, Melvin Gordon made the move over from the Los Angeles Chargers to the Denver Broncos. He stayed in the AFC West, and now he has a mission to get back to being mentioned as one of the top backs in the league. With a young quarterback, Drew Lock there, expect him to catch a ton of passes out of the backfield and use his ability in open space to make
got
people
pass.
miss.
Okay.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
The pickup. 2nd and 6.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Broncos 7, Jets nothing.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Here comes Hamler on a jet sweep. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back.
Good job, Eric.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
3rd down.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he will have the Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain of 19 and picking up the 1st.
1st down, Denver.
They'll look to throw. He completes this to Sutton. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to the ground now with Gordon. And
Oh, no, he's holding.
with a marker on the
God
field.
damn it.
So let's see about the call. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Show up tomorrow with a cowboy hat. Howdy.
Well, it's coming tomorrow.
There you go.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Melvin Gordon.
Oh, it's nice and it's
His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead. And always twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
McManus's point after is good, and it's now 14-0.
Another point.
Brandon McManus to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
You know they're only going to be
Taken in the end zone. And Valentine going to sit on this one. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
like, you're literally like,
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
any other day, it was just, I guess.
Second down and 10, Darnold. Now that'll be tipped in.
Motherfucker, you don't think I've had that happen to me 800 times? I know how that goes. I know it's due.
Position at the 41-yard line.
Definitely with some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And then I think, I don't know how, but I know that they fit a lot in terms of
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This is Hamler on the receiving end. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. K.J. Hamler, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the young men. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's a first and 10.
45, 45, 45. Shift.
After the interception, here's Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Play action. It's Darnold. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
What?
That's the first one.
That's what.
There's the team. But I mostly
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He's got his big tight end fan. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
Why would you want to eat?
Had the completed pass, but for no
Oh,
gain,
now you
stopped right
hear
at the
me.
line, so it's 2nd and 10. Now this throw caught left side, and he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. They'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First down, Denver.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. The linebacker, C.J. Mosley, there in coverage.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time, separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Second down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. The quick slant caught, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. K.J. Hamler with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Broncos will add on to their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the route is on here in this first half. After the touchdown,
Oh, no, why did I do that?
To kick it away. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
On the return.
Whoops.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down, and it's 2nd and 4.
6 yards.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
All my pets.
Now the pass dropped off here for James White, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it.
Apparently not.
50. 12 yards there on the first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least.
Neither of us
And
are
I
allowed
do
to
believe
have
if they
pets,
want to get
and
back
that's
in this
forbidden,
game,
I guess.
they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments.
What about you?
Waiting
Are
till
you allowed to have pets?
it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite
Oh.
to the 35. 11 more on that one, and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Darnold. And that is incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. To the air again, Darnold. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
53 the mic. 53 the mic. Watch the screen. Check. 53 the mic. Check. 53 the mic. Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. And we got Mike, number 53.
Again, Darnold. And he's got it in. Corey Davis.
God damn
First
it.
of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. Here we go. And 80. Come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. 53 the mic. 53 the mic.
Throwing again is Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Back to the air, Darnold on 2nd down. And Darnold got to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been there starting.
Oh, come on.
Right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head and that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
So we come upon halftime. The visiting Broncos taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. KJ Hamler returning it. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard
That was you
line.
today, babe.
I smell. Thanks, Bev. I appreciate it.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A pass there complete to Sutton, and he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
And the Broncos first down.
They'll set up to throw. Got a man. It's the 20. A very solid gain of 27. So first
He was
and
running
10.
this offense a lot more
This
often.
drive might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Now a run with Geis. And
Oh, damn it.
stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Yeah, this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown, Broncos. Cortland Sutton, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos continue to pour it on. And he's been a busy
Told
man.
me the
5 for 5 now
world
as he
was
knocks
gonna
another one
ruin me.
through to extend the lead.
Broncos 35. Jets nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they want.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Man open left side is Brown. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
5-yard line.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
So I don't think I changed.
Darnold to throw again. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football, and it's 2nd down. And the passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. The shotgun snap for Darnold. And he'll work it across midfield.
Oh, okie dokie, artichoke, whatever you fucking say.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
You should know the update for
Darnold completes it, and he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That catch good for only a couple.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a fourth pick of the game. And now fourth down. Here's the Jets punter now, as he's on to punt for the fourth time tonight. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes. It's a foot race. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, and all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown.
A big play there. 78 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
McManus's point after is good, and that will extend this big lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he returns this to the 22.
Corey Valentine on the return. The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
He's going deep for Brown. And this one is incomplete.
It's almost human nature, isn't it? They score on one play, you come out on offense, you try and do exactly the same thing. They tried the deep ball, couldn't quite connect, but give them an A for effort.
On second and 10, Darnold. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
They'll take over first.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his second interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Second and 6. This is caught, and he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now first and goal. And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. On the ground, Geis, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Broncos use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead will swell by 1 more.
No.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Valentine to return. Now increase here as he's past the 30.
All right.
They're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Now whistles come in before the snap. Looked like one of the Jets may have moved. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Darnold from the gun. Throw complete to Herndon. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Jets on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 15.
Dude, are you still playing the football?
The Jets are gonna use the
It's almost over. All right, we're in the final corner.
Even with 2 remaining, we'll be back after this.
Maybe more than quarters.
Did you order sushi already?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I don't know what
The Jets on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 15.
Out and you told me you left me and I quit.
Here's Darnold.
So like 30 minutes.
And that will be incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact. But in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
I know, it's like you're the first person.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. And this is going to be incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be caught by Judy. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down. This is Geis. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The tackle made there by Jared Davis.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
This is the tight end fan, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end fan, and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Noah Fant, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And this offense is running away with this one. McManus's point after is good, and that will extend this big lead.
Jets, nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious.
And my goodness, another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they will take over at the 29-yard line.
At the 29-yard line.
On first down, this is Geis. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And it's third down.
Third down, here's Geis. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total. On
Assert your eminent domain. Assert your domino.
And McManus able to pull
assert your Dominican
and they're sitting
Republic.
pretty now as the lead grows even further. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further in the 4th.
And you know in this league you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Take over first
I don't
and
know my
10
phone. I can't
at
do
their own
it.
19-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
You know, it's normal.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
I'm sorry,
Another
bud.
throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance. The passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
They're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trying here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Go on.
4th down, and for Darnold, it's desperation time. Now this is incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work.
They're not coming in here.
Possession here turns
No.
over with the football already being
fine.
in
You're
the
fine
red
outside.
zone.
Those evil bastards are not going to get you. Promise. Well,
They'll
this
try to
weekend,
run some
probably
play here
don't
as they
want
keep
you
it on
back.
the ground.
I guess
He'll be
Saturday
taken
you're
down
going to be
by
in
the
it.
face mask, it
No,
appeared.
from
And
the
yes,
show.
out come the flags.
I mean, I guess
Give
I'll
him
be
10
going to
yards
you
on the
guys
pickup. So the face mask moves him
Oh,
closer. And now first and
down.
goal. On the ground, it's Geis.
Lay down.
And the Broncos
Lay
are
down.
going to have a first and goal
Lay
forthcoming
down.
as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
A lot of people I guess are
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Yard line.
So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. They've got a 2nd and goal now as they look to add a few more points here onto their total. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
I almost said, what does that have to do with the Dominican Republic possibly being Canadian? That's wrong. Canada's not.
They run with Geis, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Now, this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Broncos 66, Jets nothing.
Last time I did.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The New York
Jesus
over
Christ.
for their next possession. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there's a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be
All you
repercussions.
know is drama, okay? Fuck off.
So
You wanna talk?
now, 1st and 10.
Yeah. And you never bought drugs.
Really? Whenever you get most your side, you run to your room and listen to
Battle for
fucking
here, and this will be
Morrissey. Dog
I don't
shit.
listen to that
midfield down to the 45.
I know you don't, but that's what you would do. That's how I know I'd be
His
like,
way again, this time 19 yards. Darnold now to throw.
I sent Chaco.
Oh, wow.
Another
the fact that you're not telling me I'm wrong means I'm right.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
You don't get to judge.
One last throw now for Darnold.
Then don't be upset when I get the next one calling you out.
And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be.
I know,
Time
sir.
has run out
I
now
too
on
be
this
upset if
game.
I was coaching
So
the
this one
Jets.
will wind up